morning. Welcome to WFMS. We're getting the news out to you. Hey, Franklin families, students, and staff. Who has it better than us? Nobody. That's right. Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, January 12th, and today is the first day we have our age students that are hybrid back in the building, so we want to say welcome to them. B-Day students that are hybrid, you'll be back Wednesday. And whether you're an A-Day student, synchronous, you're meeting on Zoom, B-Day student, asynchronous for Zoom, we're making sure we're getting on those teachers' Canvas pages. And it's a great day. All right. Take a look here at today's welcoming ritual. What have you found that helps reduce your stress right now? I want you to think about that one. Right now could be a time where there's some worry, some anxiety. That's staff and students and parents alike. What have you found that helps reduce your stress right now? Do you have a strategy to deal with it? Think about that today. As mentioned, we've got, welcome back to our A-Day hybrid students back to FMS for in-person classes. And of course, tomorrow, that's Wednesday, B-Day hybrid students will be back to FMS for in-person classes. And then right around the corner, we've got a 3-day weekend to honor Martin Luther King. No school on Monday, January 18th. Take a look here at our daily schedule. Yep, you've seen it here many a time. We'll keep the streak alive. 6th grade, it's Tuesday. We're going to make sure we go to our teachers' Canvas pages at these prescribed times. 7th grade, yep, it's Tuesday. We're going to make sure we go to our teachers' Canvas pages at these prescribed time. And 8th grade, yep, it's Tuesday. We're going to make sure we go to our teachers' Canvas pages at these prescribed times. And as we navigate with students coming into the building hybrid, and as we navigate students that are remaining remote, you need to make sure on your asynchronous days, that you're checking in on that new attendance button. So the attendance for asynchronous has changed. On asynchronous days you do not meet on Zoom, you'll go to the FMS webpage and click on the banner. It's at the bottom of this slide. New attendance check-in for grades 6 through 12. And the thing we'd like you to do, this is a great idea for you to do in AP. So let's make sure we do that if we are asynchronous. All right. And if we are asynchronous, we're still making sure, and remote, we're making sure we're going to our teachers' Canvas pages, just like we did first semester, checking in on all your teachers' Canvas pages and our Google Classrooms every single day. And we're getting into, like right around that time where that grade book starts to flare up, and we want to get those zeros out. So we got to get on those teachers' Canvas pages and grade books and make sure we're doing the work. Hey, wanted to talk school supplies. Put a little thing out to parents. Put a little reminder out this morning to our students, and we wanted to give you some basics, okay? We know we've got a little bit different thing going on here in 2020, 2021 school year. Normally we have a big, long, different list of school supplies, but here's the basics. We want you to bring your Chromebook, your charger, and your bag every day, and we want you to have that laptop charged up. We want you to bring your textbooks and your library books and your literature books. You need those. We want you to bring that stuff in a backpack, okay, so we can keep it safe. We need pens and pencils, because we're still might be doing some writing. We're not totally just all on the technology. A lot of it will be, but we still need pens and pencils. Calculator if you have one. We need you to bring a folder and some notebook paper or a notebook. And last but not least, we're going to make sure that we bring a water bottle with a cap or lid. Fill that water bottle up. Make sure you snap that or spin that lid tight so it doesn't spill. And those are going to be your basic school supplies. I know teachers may reach out and they may have a thing here and there, but those are the basics. And I think if you could just remember to charge up that laptop and bring it, charger every day. All right. We'll go over some expectations. Students, this is a biggie, okay? On the right part of this slide, we've got a person wearing their mask the proper way. Wear your mask so it comes up all the way up, close to the bridge of your nose. No ear hanging. We don't want to ear hang. We don't want to let the nose loose. We don't want to let the mouth loose. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do this. We have to make sure we're wearing that mask the proper way. We want to make sure it's snug on our face. So students are required to wear a mask when entering the building and moving between classes and during classes. And we're making sure our mask covers both our mouth and nose. Now, you will be able to have your mask off when you're eating breakfast and lunch, and also when you go outside for lunch recess, as long as you're staying socially distanced from others. You'll need to make sure you're wearing your mask when you line up to come into the building, when you line up to enter a classroom, or when you're at your lockers, and also when exiting the building. And if you're ever needing a mask or having any issue with your mask, please ask the nearest adult for assistance and we can help you. And I have one more, should have added it. You need to make sure you're wearing that mask when you get onto the school bus and when you exit the school building and get onto the school bus. So those are some expectations around the mask. I think we're gonna do pretty good. Haven't had a whole lot of questions about that. I think people are getting in the habit of that before school starts, so that's good. All right, talked a little bit a moment ago about this water bottle. So we want you to fill your water bottle at home and bring it to school. But if you forget, you can fill it at any one of the water filling stations like the one pictured here below my head. Okay, and we've got these in the gym hallway, we've got this in the 7th grade hallway, and we've got this in the 8th grade hallway down by the gym, and 8th grade down by the cafeteria. So water bottles in the classroom, you got to keep the cap or lid on. You put it on the floor by your desk, and you just have to be real careful around technology. So we're encouraging you to bring water bottle because we can't use the water fountains like we normally do. That's a mitigation. We want to make sure we're staying healthy. And you won't be allowed to drink directly from the water fountain. So these water bottles and these water stations is the way to do it. All right, let's do one more. Hallways. All right, hallway expectations. Students, we've got lots of markers out in those hallways, and you're going to see arrows pointing in direction. We're trying to keep the traffic flow on the right. So you'll see signage and markers while moving throughout the building. You're going to do your very best to keep distance between yourselves. Now, you're not going to be able to keep 6 feet at all times. So when you're walking in the hallway, we want you to be at a good pace, not running, all right? But if there's somebody in front of you, just slow down a little bit. Somebody on your heels, speed up a little bit. But we have to make sure we keep a little bit of space. A good rule of thumb is like 1 or 2 of those squares that are throughout our building. Those are about 1 foot each. We want to make sure we keep our hands and feet to ourselves. That's physical contact. And when we're at our lockers, we need to be quick and efficient, getting in and out. Now, we've got the locker space between the people who are habitating them, meaning who's in locker here and lock here. So we got some space in between. That's a mitigation. But we need to be quick and efficient. And no reminder, we're going to our lockers before school, before and after lunch, and at the end of the school day before we exit the building. So there's some hallway expectations. And we'll be reviewing some of these from our safety plan pretty much every day for the next couple weeks or so. All right, we've got some shout outs. We've got a shout out to Mrs. Womble. This one's coming from Angel. I'm giving Mrs. Womble a shout out because she is my favorite teacher. She is awesome. She makes learning fun when it's hard. My siblings all had her. They have all said nothing but great things about her, and it really is true. Thank you, Mrs. Womble. Love hearing that. It's a nice one. Hey, this one's a shout out to FMS teachers. This one's coming from Keziah. She said she'd like to thank us for all we do. Even with this interesting year, you have taught me so much. I enjoy your classes because you make it fun. I hope you know you all what you've done has not gone unappreciated. I know this year has been hard, so thank you for being understanding. You guys are really great teachers. That is why I believe you deserve this shout out. Very nice, Keziah. Next up from Sean. She always helps with my work. That one's going out to Mrs. Bolt. And that is true. She is very helpful, Sean. And thank you for that shout out. Excellent. Next up, we've got one coming from Kamaria. This one going out to Mrs. Berberet. Mrs. Berberet does her best to help me and others. So thank you so much. Very nice. And last but not least, we've got another one to Mrs. Berberet. This one's coming from Shamar. Ms. Berberet is always helping me when I have a question or don't understand the question. And she always has the funniest ideas ever. Like hearing that. That creativity permeates through the FMS staff. Thank you, students. If you want to give a shout out, you can find that on the FMS webpage. It's a very colorful button on the left-hand side that says shout out. All right. Next up, we have our Scholastic Bowl question of the day. This one is in science. All right. Jocelyn Bell Burnell was given a $3 million prize in 2018 for her discovery 50 years ago of what astronomical phenomenon defined as a highly magnetized neutron star that emits electromagnetic radiation and spins around its own axis very fast. Wow. Do you think you know the answer? We've got a good context clue. Not sure that'll trigger the answer, but take a look at the picture. If you think you know the answer, it'll be coming up soon. We've got a math brain teaser here. Let's take a look. Can you figure out this play on words? Yep, I think I got it. Think you know the answer? That one will come up soon as well. Our word of the day. Get a little shout out to Charles Schultz here. We got a little Snoopy action here. Charlie Brown. Here we go. The word of the day is monotonous, sounded or spoken in a tone unvarying in pitch. Unfortunately, their monotonous verbiage reminds me of Charlie Brown's teacher in the Peanuts TV show. Example. Wah, 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 wah. Monotonous, same tone. So hopefully when you do public speaking, when you speak in class, when you have conversations with friends and your teachers in class, you're making sure you're not a monotonous tone. All right, good word, monotonous. Take a look here on this day in history, January 12th, 1984. Pyramid Mystery Unearthed. Now, there has been a ton of documentaries. I think that National Geographic Channel has 1,000 hours on Egypt and the pyramids, but Pyramid Mystery Unearthed. It's a lot of great theories around that too. It's really cool. All right. Moving on, we've got bad jokes and puns. All right, let's take a look here. Can we all agree that in 2015, not a single person got the answer correct to where do you see yourself 5 years from now? Yeah, I think in 2015, nobody would think we're here in these circumstances. I think that would be true. True words. All right, we've got some birthdays. Take a look. Happy birthday, Saturday the 9th. Going a little bit backwards. We got Abigail Thompson. Happy birthday, Abigail. Next up, we got a Sunday birthday. That's Jezreel Bright Burton. Happy birthday. We've got a Saturday birthday. Happy birthday to Mallory Seaton. Happy birthday Sunday to Anna Smith. Happy birthday Monday to Kennedy Alves. Happy birthday Monday to Bruno Rosas. And happy birthday Monday to Gabe Talua. Happy birthday from all of us. Oh, and we got one more here. Happy birthday Tuesday to Jaden Tyus. Happy birthday Tuesday to Caden Whitehorn. Almost forgot. Happy birthday from all of us to you. All right. Take a look at the weather. 42, 45, 45. Plenty of sun. Rather cloudy. Got a little freezing rain in the forecast Tuesday, but we will take it. We like 40s in January. And while we're talking about it, hybrid students that are returning, please make sure you bring your coat. Please make sure, because you're going to want to go outside. You're going to take your mask off when you're outside on lunch recess, get some fresh air, but it's still a little bit too cold. Need to make sure you bring your coat. All right. Let's go over these Scholastic Bowl answers. The Scholastic Bowl answer that had that picture, the answer were pulsars. If you had pulsars, that was correct. And the math trivia answer had the word ice with the 3 above it to the right, ice cube, ice cube. It's very timely. All right, and as we prepare for a productive day, let us observe a moment of silence. Now let us rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, look here. We've got those animals on return. We've got that owl, middle of the screen. We've got some geese. or swan, should say swan. And we have a beaver playing with a tennis ball. And of course, we've got our falcon. We love seeing that. I want to briefly talk to students and staff today. We know today is that first day back with hybrid, and we know that that can be cause for worry and anxiety and concern. I want everybody to know that it's going to be okay. And we're going to have lots of questions, and you can reach out to your teachers in person. You can reach out to your teachers by email. Remote students, we want you to continue to do a great job in remote, and make sure that if you have any questions, worries, concerns, you can reach out to your teachers and you can email them. We want to have a great day, and remember, it's all about choices. Read, write, and respond at Franklin Middle School. It's our focus.